Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Recap Summer Movie Preview Show. On this episode of Once Upon a Recap, we're going to take you through all the new summer movies coming out from May through August.
And our top three and which ones will be the box office winner and the runner-up.
Yeah, basically we're just going to give you a breakdown, month by month, movie by movie, a little bit about who's in it, when's it coming out, and what we feel about it in general. Mm-hmm. So without further ado, let's get it started. Now, I know what you're saying. We're 2 weeks into the movies already. I know. Yeah. So basically, Guardians of the Galaxy started it all off. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 came out 2 weeks ago.
Started off strong for summer.
Yes, very good movie. Go out and see it. Great movie. And then just recently, we had King Arthur and the Legend of the Sword.
Which is also a really good movie, but unfortunately won't be the box office hit.
Great movie. Check out our review on it, too. And then next week, starting on Friday, we're going to have Alien Covenant.
Yes, the sequel to Prometheus. The long-awaited sequel, and hopefully the return, the true return to the Alien franchise.
Yeah, it looks like we're about to get our horror thriller franchise back in the groove. I mean, Alien and Aliens are two of the best movies out there. Prometheus is okay, and 3 and 4 of Aliens we don't speak about.
Yes, not at all.
Not at all. Well, okay. Well, moving on. Also coming out this Friday is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. So your first big kind of kid movie, family-friendly movie is coming out. So what's this about?
Well, the book was mostly, the main story was the family, the Diary of a Wimpy Kid's family, is going on a trip, and it just talks about the trip of George's experience with his brother Roderick. With his brother Roderick traumatizing him along the way.
Yeah. And then coming out the week after, actually in the middle of the week, we got Baywatch.
Yeah.
Starring The Rock and Zac Efron. The reimagined, brought to life from television, Tale of Baywatch. R-rated, of course. So this will be interesting. The Rock is basically, batting 1,000 and anything he touches turns to gold. So we're definitely going to wait and see how this comes out, because 2 days after that, you get Disney's next big entry.
Oh, yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Come on, kid! You don't even know? Dead Man's Tale.
Okay. Say it right here.
And coming 2 days after that,
Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Tale.
Yeah, we got the 5th installment of Johnny Depp's Pirates of the Caribbean ride turned into movie franchise.
Yep, which is actually quite shocking if you think about it. This is a ride before any of the movies came out, and it's turned into a 5-part series.
Yeah, it's not shocking when you see all the people that spend all their money and how much money that thing has made. So that's basically why it keeps going. There are franchises that live strictly off of money. And
yes, but this one hopefully will have the return that hopefully the pirate fans are waiting for.
And that's your month of May. So now we're going to jump into June. And starting off June is the big one. Hopefully one that brings back the DC universe to where it needs to be. The DCEU at that, Wonder Woman.
Yep.
And we can't wait to see this movie. We hope for the best. We don't want to spoil anything. We're not watching trailers anymore. Yeah. We basically just want to go see it. It looks good, and we suggest you go do the same.
Warner Brothers, more particularly, really needs this right now after the negative reactions of Batman v Superman and the mixed reactions of Suicide Squad.
Very so. Very so. DC and Warner's being the same, though. They both need it. And that same weekend, you get Captain Underpants. So you get that book brought to life. We'll see how that does. I mean, that might get lost in the shuffle. It's starring Kevin Hart. I don't know. There hasn't been a lot of promotion behind it. It's kind of a wait and see, basically. Yeah. The week after that, you're going to get Universal's big entry into their shared universe in the reimagined tale of the Mummy.
Yeah, this will be quite interesting because, for those who don't know, it will be part of a monster universe of the classic monsters, including Frankenstein, Count Dracula, the Mummy, Swamp Thing, and much more.
And Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, who's actually in the movie as played by Russell Crowe. And then this one, I mean, this looks pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I do enjoy the Brendan Fraser original Mummy. The first one is a great, fun adventure comedy tale. So hopefully this one is a little different and more scarier. And we're excited to go see it, though. That's for sure. And the week after that, what we got?
We got All Eyes on Me.
And this is probably one of my favorites to see. This is the life and story of Tupac Shakur. I cannot wait. As a kid of the 90s and a humongous Tupac fan, this movie I've been waiting for a long time. This is definitely a big old fun night out with all the adults. So we'll see about that real soon. And then on that same weekend, you have Pixar bringing another one back out.
Cars 3.
Yep.
The final installment of the Cars movie.
Nah, I don't think so. Not with John Lasseter running it. Cars can go as many times as they can make Toy Stories. They'll make Cars.
But they ended Toy Story.
No, Toy Story 4 is still coming. Also that weekend, you get basically the girl version of Hangover in Rough Night, starring Scarlett Johansson. This will be interesting. The trailers have been a little mixed, and they might have shown the whole movie. I don't know, so we'll have to wait and see on that one how that works. What's coming out the week after that?
Transformers: The Last Night.
Oh, the franchise that won't die. Ugh. After that last Transformers, I've been done. The original Transformers is a great movie. As a huge kid of the 80s, and this is what I played with, this and G.I. Joe's, it's very disappointing to see this franchise go in this direction. I'm not going to go see this movie yet.
The third one was the last good one.
Yeah, we're good. After that, we have the new entry of Baby Driver, Edgar Wright's new tale. It looks amazing. They showed it at South by Southwest already, and they got great reviews, so I cannot wait to see this movie. This is definitely something fun.
Yeah.
And then to finish off the month, we got
Despicable Me 3, the last installment, I believe, for the Despicable Me series.
You like to say the last installment. As long as they make money for the franchise,
3 is
they're never
good
gonna
number.
stop. Yeah, you can say that a lot, and then they go 4 or 5, and they'll spin it off and give it something different.
Minions didn't do well though.
And it actually did very well box office wise,
but
not critical wise.
Yeah.
And that'll end up for June. And then we go into the big month of summer, the one that Will Smith got his name, Mr. July, the one he opened it all. And this month we're starting with a big boy,
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah. Spider-Man in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, more importantly.
Exactly. And you can tell by the trailers if you've seen them. If not, you do get a lot of Iron Man and Tony Stark in this, so we cannot wait. Yeah, we're just going to wait to the end of time. And following Spider-Man Homecoming on June 14th will be
War of the Planet of the Apes.
Yes, the trilogy is finally complete. And yes, this is a trilogy.
The trilogy. I promise, guys, it's a trilogy. There's no more.
This time they will complete it. And this one, finally, I mean, we watched Rise of the Planet of the Apes and then Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and now we're going to get War of the Planet of the Apes. So basically, we've watched them grow. So at this point, I feel like we're just going to get War.
Yeah, and it's not like the first two were bad. The first two were amazing.
Yes,
this
were.
One, we just hope it just holds up to those standards.
Yeah, well, you got a bald Woody Harrelson commanding the humans, so that looks pretty intense. Yeah. Following that, on June 21st, you got another entry in almost kind of the Hangover style in Girls Trip, where you have the classic Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, re-teaming up for a Girls Trip or Their Own Way. This looks fun and a great adult movie for the summer, so I know all the ladies will go out there and see that. Also coming out that weekend, we're going to have Dunkirk. Now, in my eyes, Christopher Nolan, he hasn't missed yet. This man is amazing, so he could just put Christopher Nolan movie and I'm there. So
Dunkirk looks very promising. It stars the first movie appearance, of Harry from One Direction, which is also quite interesting. But it looks like a great war movie. This looks like the British version of Saving Private Ryan, which is quite interesting to both war fans and movie fans.
Yeah, can't wait. What also comes out that weekend?
What also comes out would be Valerian, the City of 1,000 Planets.
This is the same guy that brought you basically Fifth Element. I mean, he's a great world builder. It had great reviews from Comic-Con last year. I'm excited to see it. This looks like a great entry in the science fiction world. I can't wait to see it. He's a great creator of worlds, so it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does. It truly does. It looks like a true sci-fi movie, which recently there has been a lot of, but this one looks true to its nature.
Exactly, an original tale.
Original tale.
Outside of the tales that have already been told before, which is good.
Yeah.
And then ending out that month, we're going to get the Emoji Movie. I know, the Emoji Movie. It's a kid movie. It's animated. I have nothing more to say.
It could be good.
It could be good.
We may watch it.
Yeah. Also that weekend, we get Atomic Blonde.
The female version of John Wick.
And it's by the creators of John Wick, which looks amazing. Charlize Theron looks amazing. This is also shown at South by Southwest. Got great reviews. Another one on my top of the list. And now going into the month of August,
Dark Tower.
Yes, Stephen King's reimagined Dark Tower with Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey. We cannot wait. Yeah. This looks amazing. And it's in that prime spot where Suicide Squad and Guardians of the Galaxy really boosted out of that. So I hope this movie does great. It looks amazing.
It truly does.
Also coming out that weekend, we have the Catherine Bigelow tale of Detroit. This is about the Detroit riots, and during that time, it's starring John Boyega from Star Wars fame. This looks amazing. She's a great director. I cannot wait to go see this movie also. Also, finishing out the month, we got The Hitman's Bodyguard.
Which looks like a funny action-adventure tale between Samuel L. Jackson, which everybody knows who Samuel L. Jackson is, and Ryan Reynolds, who's stardom just boosted after Deadpool.
Yeah, this looks great. Lots of fun. And then to finish it off, you got Nut Job 2, another imagine tale of kids movies.
Nut Job 1 wasn't bad. It was good. Just didn't do well in sales. So hopefully this could up its ante.
And that rounds out the titles coming out for this summer. As you can tell, there's a lot of sequels and really not that much original content. Yeah. So why don't you tell me what your top 3 are? What you want to see?
My top 3 for this summer would be, number 1 is actually quite recently, upcoming, Alien Covenant. I'm a huge Aliens fan. I love Alien. Aliens 2 Aliens is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. I did enjoy Prometheus. 3 and 4, what are those? My second movie would be Spider-Man Homecoming. I really want to see how they do this. Instead of a big scale, this is a small scale Spider-Man saving New York against a villain. My third movie would be War of the Planet of the Apes, which I love the first 2 movies, especially Dawn. Dawn is a great movie. I hope, and this one is just going to be truly epic.
My top 3 for the summer are All Eyes on Me. I mean, that I've been waiting that for a whole year since they announced it, since I've seen what they were going to do. It looks amazing. I cannot wait. My next one is Spider-Man Homecoming. I think that is just going to be a great tale to have Spider-Man finally put in the Marvel world with him coming to Avengers and then him being in school like he's supposed to be, like you read it as a kid, Peter Parker in high school. Cannot wait. And then my third title is Dunkirk. I mean, Christopher Nolan, ever since I've seen Insomnia and Memento, I've been a huge fan. This man does no wrong, and I cannot wait. And then my number 1 movie for the summer, I'm sorry to say, it's going to be Spider-Man. This thing is going to kill, it's going to crush, it's in its prime spot, and it's going to destroy everything.
I totally agree with that. I think Spider-Man will be the dominant force this summer. But my runner-up will be another superhero movie, Wonder Woman, which I think has the capability of surpassing all the other movies, just barely though. Because it may not do well in the critically, but it could do very well box office wise. How about you?
And I wish and hope that it is Wonder Woman, but I'm gonna go with a dower in my mind, where I think it's gonna be Transformers Last Night. No matter what I say, that movie and that franchise somehow pulls out $1 billion worldwide and almost $500 million in America. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it, and I just don't. I think with the cool new cars they're showing and they're trying to go for that kid angle, I just think people are gonna go, and there's not a lot of titles to choose from. So that's our summer movie preview for you.